What's good, my G's? Your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers in the house. How you doing? How you living? How you gaming? Of course, if you already know, G stands for gamers. Welcome back to the subscribers. Shout out to you. If you're new here, subscribe. Give us about 10 videos. You're gonna hear one of us say that again, and you can unsubscribe if you're not feeling us. I say us because it's a team of us. I'm not gonna go into the spiel. Just stick around. Also, check in the link in the description below. There is a question, an IGZ question that we do over on our Facebook page. Answer it. We're doing a video based on that pretty soon. Alright, so let me get into this. Battlefield Hardline finally dropped their third installment, 3 of 4, which technically it should be 3 of 5, but hey, who am I, right? Third installment. This one is called Getaway, and it's available right now. It's been about, I think it's been out for like at least a day, but I kind of like was doing some other shit yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to get into it. And yeah, it's called Getaway. It comes with 4 new maps, one called Pacific Highway, another one called Train Dodge, and another one called Double Cross, and last, Diversion. And with this new 4 maps, you get some import cars that you could drive around. One that kind of reminds me of like a GTR or a Skyline. It reminds me of one of these fucking Fast and Furious cars. Let's just put it out there like that, right? And then the other one is like some Ferrari Diablo or some shit like that. I'm pretty sure someone or one of you guys is a car enthusiast that can identify what that looks like way more better than I can. And then they introduced the mode called Capture the Bag. Now, I'm pretty sure there were some guns for the new mode, and I can't remember what they were. I know I'm seeing this one gun called what's it called, the 1887. I almost said 1886. My god, son, this fucking gun that fucking gun has been murdering me. And then there's an axe, and I've already put that axe to action. Let me tell you. It's just funny as shit doing it. I think there's 4 new vehicles total. Something about some legendary camos, which I don't give 2 flying fucks about, but for those who do, I think there's at least 4 or 5 of them shits in there. There's a new gadget in there too, and I haven't really had a chance to get into that, but you know, just know that they put some new shit in there. Now, with that said, I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to say about these particular maps. You know what? Let's start with the which one be best? You know what? Let's start with Pacific Highway. I would say Pacific Highway is probably the best of the 4, and I'm having a tough time saying it because I just played a few modes and I had a lot of fun on Double Cross with the Capture the Bag mode, but overall Conquest and any other mode that you can play on it, I think Pacific Highway was pretty cool. It's a lot of fun, especially over there by the lighthouse and the tunnel, the lighthouse, the tunnel, and then the objective, which I think is Delta, on the other side of the tunnel. A lot of action, a lot of fun. I like the terrain levels. These 4, first off, all 4 of these maps, well, 3 of the 4 maps really seem like your typical, or not typical, that's a terrible word to use. They're geared towards more of that Battlefield proper series feel. Like I can say that they capture that very well. Pacific Highway is like something Central California-ish, and it's a beautiful looking map. You know, let me not even knock that. I'm having a lot of fun on that. My second of the favorite maps, which I can almost put first, is Train Dodge. And the reason why I didn't put it first yet, you're gonna have to ask me about 30 days later, is because me and the crew, we was just jumping on a train, going from one side of the map to the next side of the map, doing the capture. Not capture. We didn't get a chance to do one capture yet. Well, we didn't get a chance to use the train for capture yet, but we were doing Conquest, and we would get, I think it was A, and then get A, and then we would zoom to the other side and get Echo. And on the way that we get Echo, we were shooting at whatever was on Charlie. Every now and then we got off on Charlie, so that was fun for that. Beautiful looking map as well. That one's I think, if I'm not mistaken, Colorado inspired. And then Double Cross, which is the US-Mexican border, which a lot of fun was happening at Customs. Let me tell you, the drama's at Customs. The drama is also at, I think it's either Delta or Bravo, whichever one has like this half broken building on the other side of the line. Like, that shit's fucking, there's a lot of action going on there. Nice. I almost feel like it almost gave me the impression to go play Red Dead Redemption, a game that's on my backlog for like ever. But the dodge was very fun. Moving on to Double Cross anyway, you know, there's a lot to be had there. I've had a lot of fun there. Like, these those 3 maps that I mentioned, depending on your playstyle, very well can go either way. I think I've enjoyed Double Cross the most for capture the flag or capture the bag. Train dodge probably was 3rd. Pacific Highway was probably 2nd for capture the bag. And Diversion, for right now, I have to put on an end. Now, Diversion is an underground map, and I believe it's supposed to be based off of the Hood Houston Flood Diversion Center, if I'm not mistaken. So there's no vehicles on this. The other ones got vehicles, and you know, I can tell you right now, Diversion is going to be great for people playing TDM or squad deathmatch or whatever. I can also see him being very gun on gun heavy for Heist. I didn't get a chance to play Blood Money on it, but for Heist it was crazy. And Capture the Bag was like Choke Point City. Let me tell you, Choke Point City. I'm sure someone's gonna do it. Put the 64-man tag on here if it's available to do, and you know, that's gonna be crazy in itself. Now, I could tell you off the bat that map, fucking Diversion, is probably like my least favorite map of all. That 1887 running around the corners is gonna fucking air you out. I love that. I think the G17 race is the new weapon as well. I was putting people down with the G17 race, and I got a few axe kills on there as well. But for the most part, I know there's some more guns. I saw a ton of new guns on that fucking mode. I mean, in this new DLC, I can't remember what it was off the back. You know, I've been less on Hardline, more on Battlefield 4, and when I'm playing Hardline, I'm playing Bounty, so I'm not really noticing too much going on. But you know, for the most part, I'm liking the DLC. I have some theories on why this shit took so long. I think it was all hands on deck for the latest DLC that I played, that I've uploaded, of Blood Dragon, I think it was, for Battlefield 4. But you know, I'm a little kind of disappointed in how long it's been taking to get DLC for this game. Not because it was not because that it was stale or needed. I would say just because it worries me when you have this game out and there's content missing, and it's no longer 5 pieces of content like it was before. Now it's 4. And Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, we paid $50 premium, and we got 5 pieces. Each one was $15. If you have premium, you got 10 per. And this one is 4. That value is a little less. Again, a lot of people didn't catch that, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Battlefront is doing the same shit. And yeah, I'm not even gonna talk about Battlefront, but sticking to this, I'd say so far this is a pretty good DLC map wise. Gun wise is pretty nice too, from what I've been able to use. It's been running very smooth. I've been able to get into any kind of game mode that I want with this. There is some fuckery going on, but it's an online shooter, you can almost expect that. And for the most part, I would say, impression wise, right now I am happy with this DLC, but we shall see. more to capture the bag. I will have some footage coming up of that gameplay mode. I've actually, or as many, I have like at least 12 pieces of gameplay already loaded up. So yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. And again, drop some comments in below if you have some thoughts. And again, check out Facebook for the question of the day. Link is in the description below. And again, I want to say thank you again for everyone who has subscribed to us. We made 2,000 subscribers around Christmas time before New Year's, and I waited till after New Year's to say something about it. And of course, we always appreciate that. And be sure to check out the cards. We always put some clips in the we put some videos in the cards. That's the little I button in the upper right hand corner for those who haven't noticed those yet. And as usual, always check out the description. So thank you. We appreciate the love. We appreciate everything. My name is Snow, and I'm out. Peace.